Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is Love Reading for Cancer for August 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards. To have an insight, please Spirit guys give me one card. And we have, but mostly this is supposed to be timeless. It's you're supposed to find this reading where exactly you need it. And this is cultivate love. Cultivate love. Beautiful card. It's like love is your desire, love is your love is on your mind, definitely, or meant to be on your mind. And I saw a compass losing direction, but I need only one card, whereas there was plenty of Golden Palace. This card always, sorry guys for that. This card always comes out when somebody feels like they're trapped in the situation which they are comfortable with at the moment, either because of finances or because of some kind of social pressure. And definitely those two cards are not like you are feeling loved or you are feeling like there is any bigger level of commitment, or you're not feeling like you are where you're meant to be. And the Spirit guide is asking you to cultivate love, to find love, to find the place where your heart wants to be. It's like not necessarily Golden Palace where you feel like trapped in golden cage, when you feel comfortable but not necessarily feeling the emotionally stable, being able emotionally to tune with the universe, because you're not feeling those higher level of emotions like joy, bliss. This is for me a card of frustration. This is a card of feeling trapped. Whereas to tune with the universe, to be able to create a coherence between your brain and your heart, you need the feelings like bliss, joy, excitement, love. This is the reading for you and them, whoever you're dealing with. You use or you want to swap the roles if you resonate with this side more, because it might be seen by cross-watchers. What's heavily on your mind? Let's see what's heavily on your mind. Cancer, what's heavily on your mind? And we have regret, 5 of Cups, broken heart. We have 5 of Cups, regret. Either you regretting something badly, that you allowed yourself to be trapped. You allowed yourself to be stuck in the situation where either you don't know how to get out of, or it's too late, something like that, and you have broken heart. Or you broke heart to somebody, but I feel more like it's your broken heart. It's like cultivate love. Love is everywhere. We need to just be able to tune to it and find it. Ace of Pentacles. You want something new, somewhere else, with stability. Either you want to offer it to somebody, or you want somebody to take you out from this prison, wherever you are. What's happening in the mind of the person you're dealing with? What are they thinking about? What are they thinking about, whoever you're dealing with? And they have Ace of Wands, but those two cards came in reverse. Even I have the deck upright. They don't want a new beginning. And they have 7 of Wands, both in reverse. Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands together, 8 of Wands in reverse. Not willing to communicate. No, maybe you're not talking to each other anymore. Not willing to communicate. They blocking you. They blocking you. Whoever it is. They don't want any fight. They don't want to resist something anymore. 7 of Wands, not wanting to fight, not wanting to defend either this whole situation or themselves anymore in the situation. They thinking how to avoid. This is the card of avoiding any confrontation, because they don't feel passion here anymore. They don't feel passion anymore. And this came as well right now, because this just turned strangely It's when they ask me to pick it up. 9 of Wands in reverse, my player card, but in reverse it's definitely like out of either what they're thinking. It's either they thinking about you, that you are in that energy. If this is your side, take the one which you resonate the most with. If they thinking that you are just a player which only knows how to take advantage of others, and the rain has started raining, which means somebody of you is really, really upset, crying, and having sleepless nights. One of you, because the one of the persons, like they feel like this discovered who are the true face of other person, and they don't have a good opinion about the other person. They blocking. They don't even want to resist. They don't even want to give a small, even that resistant energy into it. They just want to forget, because they are not having a good opinion about the other person. Or this might be they not want to give any more energy to anybody, not necessarily only you, but anybody who comes towards them in this energy of a player, thief, somebody who is irascible, who doesn't want to take accountability of their actions. Comes only destructive energy, comes only to make others angry. What's happening in your life currently? What's happening in your life currently? But this is their perspective. And it might be not about you. In general, they are evaluating their surroundings, their approach to people. But they don't want to fight. Hangman, you're stuck. Definitely. You feel like you're stuck. This is Pisces energy as well. Stuck in the situation, stuck in the place where you are stuck. Trying to gain any perspective, trying to learn anything. If trying to have any benefit out of the situation you are in, which means you're trying to gain any perspective, any lesson, take out any lessons. And I love it with your energy, because any situation we are ending up is there for a reason, and trust me, definitely. And there is always, if we will take a life with the approach that everything happens for a reason and everything has to teach us something, then if you will take the approach like that, you will see how life will become easy. It's what I decided to try and test, try and error, try and see. Take everything with the gratitude, even the most difficult situation, with bigger gratitude, because it means that you have to address something. And my life currently is like a flow. I feel very often that everything everything sort itself out. Definitely. And this is so beautiful, but I know there is something I need to learn. I'm looking at it, and I'm telling you, when you are not learning the lesson they are sending to you, then they will be sending more and more and more, and until they will grab your attention and they will make you learn. It's why whenever something comes towards me, it's like, oh, okay, I have to learn something here, and it disappears, because I just question it straight away. I'm not waiting for more opportunities to notice that there is something to be addressed. And if you think you don't have to address anything, then then you have the big lesson coming. Okay, we have 5 of Swords. You stuck in energy of, you're trying to gain a new perspective. Either you're trying to find out, this is like to see something by bigger picture of something, on the situation where either somebody tried to win by any cost with you and try to stab you because they wanted to be seen, they wanted you to notice them, or this is your energy. Yes, you stuck in the mind games. This is a card of mind games. You stuck in the position of mind games, playing with people because you wanted to be seen, because you wanted to be always on top of everything and everybody. Or you dealing with people like that, and you haven't seen it before, And now your eyes are opening and you are seeing now through wider perspective that you're surrounded by people who are using you just for their benefit to feel bigger, taller, emotionally and mentally, yes? Which means they just playing mind games just for a pleasure of being on top. No more benefits than just that. This is sick. And what's happening in their life, whoever you're dealing with? I hope it's not that person doing this to you, but they have a devil. They're dealing with a devil, or they're dealing with some kind of toxic situations. Or they are the devil. What's about this devil? Capricorn energy. But whoever you're dealing with, they are breaking the chains or they causing chains. And if this is your energy, like you are seeing right now, that there was plenty of mind games, that definitely that person is displaying the world. They're finishing. Major arcanas, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. And they are finishing, they are closing the cycles with people who are takers, with codependent relationships. It's a huge cycle closes in that person's life. They're not giving anymore a fuck to anybody who've been playing with them. And they are not even want to defend themselves from those energies. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to prove anything to anybody. They just done. I'm not saying with you, take it as it resonates. It might be you being done with anything which takes from you and not give anything in return. This is the huge lesson in that person's life. Closing off with a success. Which is beautiful. Because they're ready for new, they're ready for something beautiful. They just will not feed anymore a devil. We all are going from those lessons eventually. We all have to pass those exams. And your advice from your spirit guides, we have 8 of Wands, Emperor in reverse, and the Hermit. We have Aries and Virgo energy. The spirit guides advising you to communicate, open communication, take action towards something, and maybe explain why either you've been over-controlling or trying to be on top of everything. This is somebody, or communicate with the person who've been taking advantage of you, or communicate, maybe explain why you've been in that energy. And the Hermit, go within and search for answers. Go within, take the break from anything. This is the spirit guides advising you. I'm so sorry, because I strongly feel like on that side, it might be not yours, is somebody who've been playing games with other person, who regrets now breaking somebody's heart, or even themselves because it backfired, and now they're wishing to have a new beginning and start with somebody else. But the spirit guides, and it's not gonna to happen because the other person is closing the toxic cycles. They never will repeat a toxic karmic cycle with anybody, especially when they already been taken advantage to the point that they don't even want to pay attention to the past. They're not living in the past anymore. They are not regretful. They just forget about this. They done. They are healed, which is difficult to get back to the person like that. It might be your side, yes? And the spirit guides advising that side to address, to go within and find out the problems, why that person has been behaving this way, why they've been taking advantage of others, why they've been over-controlling, overboard here. What is the problem? And it might be from the childhood. They've never been shown love by their parents, and probably they felt comfortable seeing a pain in others' lives as well, whoever it's about. And the other side, advice from the spirit guides, it's the Sun, Leo energy, Page of Wands, and 9 of Cups. This is cultivating love. Maybe this is your side. That side meant to be happy, meant to see, meant to go. This is the card of dating for me. Meant to open up, meant to do first steps towards their passion and something which makes them happy. Definitely find the happiness, because they are closing, this might be you, closing the cycle. Very toxic, very difficult, one of the most difficult in their lifetime. And they meant to open up for their happiness. They meant to search for it. And this is 9 of Cups. Even if they have to stay alone for the rest of their life. Because alone doesn't mean unsuccessful. Alone means that you have more time for yourself. You don't have to compromise. Alone doesn't mean that single doesn't mean that not having dates. Yes, alone it means not maybe not being trapped in the golden palace ever again. I hope. Let's see with those cards what has happened between two of you. We have sorry, cutting off. Somebody cut off somebody else at the moment, and cuffed controlling lover. One of you definitely, and I feel like that side. Being trying to control the other person and keeping them trapped in some kind of cage, financially or emotionally. That person got released. What do you think about the what that side thinks about the other side? Let's see. What do you think about the other side if this is yours? And we have that they are arguing too much. At the moment, maybe, yes, because they want to get rid of you. And they thinking about you, that good old-fashioned love. They are nostalgic. They thinking about you. They trying to remember good days. But it's always like that when we are getting over something difficult to the point that we don't want to be even defensive. Then we trying to remember good days. This is like forgiving and forgetting the old ways, old bad days, to not bring that horrible baggage with us to the new relationship, which is just perfect. It's done. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.